Guys ready to move? Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on, girls.
Matthias noticed that our neighbors weren't picking their pears and their apples, so he went over there and asked them if they would mind if we picked them, rather than letting them go to waste, and they said yes. So right after I said I did not want to chop or peel another apple, there I found myself having pears and apples to process again. So between all the canning and preserving, the pigs also got to have any of the apple drops or pear drops, any pears or apples we came across while cutting up that maybe weren't worth cutting around the bad spots. The pigs got those as well. They have been very happy. This is my first time processing pears, and so I was doing a lot of research on how to do that, and then of course the variety of pear definitely plays a part in the preserving as well. This variety is very firm, kind of crunchy, so we thought we had identified it as a Concord, but then as they have ripened on my countertop, I'm not sure what they are. But my book recommended putting some lemon juice in the jar, so that's what you see me doing here. And these were the pints we did for my mom.
So this is where we've had our pigs for a few weeks, and as you can see, I'm just leveling it back out a little bit, and I wanted to go ahead and plant a cover crop in there because we want to expand our garden into there next year, and this will just give the cover crop a chance to grow over winter and keep the soil covered.
We did really well. We've done at least 28 quarts of pears, if my memory serves, and another like 24 pints for my mom. We also processed around 35 quarts of apple pie filling too. So it kept us busy for sure. For a family of 7, every bit counts. Even though it was more work, it wasn't what I wanted to do. I'm so grateful for the extra food we have in our larder now.
So here's another handy little tip for those of you who don't have any big equipment, because we don't. I just used our lawnmower with a pallet attached, and I had some heavy weights that I put on top of it. It just helped to level out the ground a little better and get the seeds covered with the soil.
So something we've done every year now for 3 years, I think, is we love to hatch out our own chicks. So this year we really scaled up our hatching operation, but honestly, we wanted a higher ratio of hens, and when you hatch out your own, you have about a 50-50 rate. So we borrowed a friend's incubator. That's the one on the left. The one on the right is ours. What's recommended to do when you're hatching out your own chicks is to candle them about once a week and just make sure they're developing. So after the first week, we'll candle them. Then the second week, if we find eggs that are not developing, we go ahead and remove those from the incubators. There's no need for them to continue to be in there. They're rotting. Hey friends, so every Thursday the U.S. National Weather Service updates the drought monitor, and it just keeps getting worse here in southeastern Ohio. But I was out here picking my green beans. As I mentioned in a previous video, the tunnel was kind of a wash this year, and so a couple weeks ago, especially when the drought really started hitting our garden hard, it was actually after we posted that video, I just decided to let it all go to seed, and I would try to keep back seeds. Well, it's been so dry here that it's actually surprised me that these haven't finished drying off yet. But one of the reasons I want to keep these seeds is because they have been so resistant to this drought and to the pests. When you're keeping your own seed and keeping your own stock, this is a valuable asset to have when you keep seeds from your own stock. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.